Hello and welcome back. My name is John Hebert, co-founder of Modernize Wealth, along with my two sons, Brandon and Jeff. Today I'd like to talk to you about what's in your disaster plan. Now, if there was ever a year for it to come home that you need to have a disaster plan, it would be 2020. Who knew that at the beginning of the year we'd be dealing with a global pandemic, we'd be dealing with civil unrest in the streets, and a nasty election which is coming up. Now, of course, we knew that the election was coming up, but the other two we didn't know. So what would happen to your business in the event of a fire, a data breach, the loss of a key person? What would you do? As a business owner, a disaster plan is indispensable. It's a must. Think of your business. The first step is to think of your business and all the things that can happen to it. Identify the biggest risks that you will face. In the area you live in, is there a natural disaster that you could face? How would you handle it? How would you cope? Who would you reach out to? How prone is your business to a data breach? What would you do? How would you protect your data? How would you safeguard it so that if there was a data breach, you'd have an alternative source to reach it? Make a detailed list of every risk that could cripple your business. Secondly, now that you've done that, what you want to do is to create a plan to deal with each risk. What resources do you need? Who would you reach out to? Is it something that you would insure? Is it something that you would mitigate? Or is it something you'd avoid altogether? Include who you would reach out to and decide on each person's responsibility and how to handle the plan. So keep in mind that risk mitigation means that you accept some of the risk, that you marshal the appropriate resources to handle it. When you transfer risk, it usually means insurance. You want to have a good insurance professional make sure that all of the risks that you would face, that if there is an insurance program and it's cost effective to do so, that you make sure that you take care of that. Meeting with your insurance professional is something you should do regularly, usually once a year. Some risks are just too much to take. So we've seen this year that in some areas of the city that you may live in, it might not be prudent to continue to do business in that area. That would be an example of risk elimination. So to sum this all up, make sure that you have a plan in place well before you ever need to access it. Make sure that if you need to buy the right type of insurance that you do so. Make sure you set a deadline for making that happen, and make sure that you have a timeline for covering all the contingencies. If you want more information and you want to chat more about it, we're always here for you. You can reach us by email, you can look at us on LinkedIn, and you can call us. Thank you and have a great day.